Hey, welcome back to another Tea Time episode of Straight Talk Uncut. I'm Tellis, and it's late. It's 11:30 at night. So this is my sleepy time mix, which is a chai spice, caffeine-free, and a oolong tea mix. And I follow that up with a melatonin. So a few things I want to talk about on this episode. One is I was going to wait till Thursday, but I'm going to talk about it now. And that was the second episode of Trigger Warning. For those of you who don't know, Killer Mike has it's kind of like a docu-series on Netflix. It's called Trigger Warning. And the second episode had a little shock value in it. It was about, he was challenging the school systems to teach things that kids could use earlier in life than to have these big dreams. For instance, what could they do in the next 10 years? 15, 16 years old, 17 years old. What can they be doing then? And even more so in middle school or high school. What can they do before those big dreams, those big goals? Yeah, he's right. What about like a trade? You can do that on your journey to your big dream. I mean, I know a lot of people a lot of guys that don't know how to use a saw, don't know how to, they have to call a plumber to do simple stuff. I became handy when I started buying houses. That's when I started to become handy. And I bought my first house we bought our first house in 2000. So since 2000, that's when I started to realize, like, okay, if you're going to own a house, outside of all the financial responsibilities for a house, like the insurance, the mortgage, stuff like that, the taxes, unless you got deep pockets, you better learn how to fix stuff, or you're going to be calling the plumber, the electrician. You're going to be calling people. Some stuff you still going to have to call, but you still going to have to be handy. You can have a skill or a trade like that and be freelance. There's places like Handyman Connection. I don't know if there's like nationwide or whatever, but here in Colorado, there's a thing called Handyman Connection. And you can just get your license and just be a freelance handyman. Or you can even sign up on sites like, what is it? Not Craigslist, but the Angie's List, and get vetted by Angie's List to be like a freelance, whatever your trade is. So I was like, yeah, he's on to something, because one of the things I wish I would have done when I was in high school was I wish I would have took shop, and also I think like mechanic and stuff like that was tied to shop. I wish I would have did that. I wish I would have learned how to work on car. Nowadays it really doesn't matter unless you're gonna buy like an old car and learn how to work on it. You have to pretty much stay in it to learn all this new tech on cars. But I wish I would have learned how to do that. You have to watch it to see what the shock value portion of it. And I ain't gonna lie, man, there was some parts I couldn't even, I had to fast forward. I had to like skip. An interesting topic and an interesting way he presented it. That dude, he's like a natural, man. He's a natural, docu-journalist. I was expecting something else. You forget this is Killer Mike. You forget this dude's he's an activist and he's a rapper, but takes on this new role. So check that out. Check out that second episode. I was thinking about this today. Like when I was looking at all the stuff on my plate, I was thinking about like how when you're doing something new, when you're doing something non-traditional, out of the ordinary that people can't fathom, don't get mad at people who doubt you, because when people doubt me, it kind of strengthens me a little bit. No, a lot, actually, a lot. Like when someone doubts you, it's like, okay, think about if anytime you brought up something, people like, oh yeah, okay, like kind of like passively, just nonchalantly agreeing. Will you be as motivated? I don't think I would. It's almost like that thing where, I can't remember what it is, but they say like, don't talk about the thing you're going to do, just do it. Because if you talk about it too much, it loses its power. You know what I mean? Like it loses its sting. But when people doubt, you're hungry to prove them wrong, because we all want to do that. They say the best revenge is success. So we all want to be successful for our own benefit. But we, in the back of our head, we want to be successful to not to be like rubbing it into the doubter's face, but be like, okay, yeah, for when they like, yeah, I knew you can do it. You be like, yeah, okay, you knew I could do it. You know what I mean? So it kind of give you like that little bit of like hunger to prove, not only prove to yourself, but to like prove people wrong. The people that got your back, they'll know you can do it, but they won't say it. They'll just push you. They'll just push you and be there, when you need them. When people doubt you, it's almost like fuel. Make you just a little bit more hungry every time someone doubts you. Like you just have it in the back of your head and just like, okay. And anytime you start losing steam, think about those doubters and haters. Just think about them and like, all right, no, I'm not going to lose steam now. I can go a little more. And then every time you start fizzling out, you just think about those haters, man. And do you want to prove them right? No, you want to prove them wrong. Let them be like, man, you changed. That when somebody say, man, you changed, that's when you know you've done it. You know what I mean? That's when you know you've hit that, one of the pinnacle. Like when people start saying stuff like that, like you change, or you think you better than us. That's when you know you've achieved some goal. Because a lot of times you won't even know. But when people start saying stuff like that, that's when you'll know. You hit one of your hallmarks, and you were so into it, you didn't even see yourself pass it. You still hustling for the next thing. And then when people start saying stuff like that, that's when you know, okay, yeah, you're right. I have changed. Remind me of that Deion Sanders song from forever ago, Must Be the Money. I'm at 23. I'm recording my audio too with this, AT875R, this Audio Technica I just got. So I'm going to use that on the podcast, on the audio version. So go to goodfunshirts.com. Actually, let me see if I can see something. That's another thing I have to get. I have to get a wireless keyboard because my Franken laptop is down at the bottom. Here's one of my, turn this around. There's one of my shirts right there. Strive for progress, not perfection. It's a little hoodie. Let's see how many. I think I got it in like black, navy blue, and white, and gray and white. So four color choices. So yeah, so go check it out. Go check out goodfunshirts.com. I'm gonna figure out a way how to give subscribers like a coupon or something like that. So check it out, goodfunshirts.com. Yeah, like, subscribe, share, give a thumbs up, leave comments below, ask whatever questions you want. Anyway, that's it. Like I always say, I don't know a lot, but what I do know I talk straight about. This has been Straight Talk Uncut. Thanks you guys for watching. Talk to you in the next episode.